Are you still buying into that to compete every week?
Of course, because you have to stay, I don't want to say stressed, but you have to stay the best you can. You have to be able to practice at the full potential you want for the day, and that just pushes us to all play great on Saturday. We practice hard on
I wanted to ask you about the D-line's approach, I guess, to pass rush, because Kirby was talking about earlier about how y'all had to find a balance, I guess, because you know, like you can't be a team that doesn't stop the run, but you pass rush, and it can't be the other way either. So how do y'all kind of handle that as a D-line to kind of say, okay, we got to get more pressure on the quarterback, but we got to stay to our identity on defense?
we got to be able to just be, we have to be two-way players because we have to be able to turn it on when we have to for the teams that like to pass the ball. We have to be able to hold the point and stop the run. So, I mean, it's a challenge from him to us to be able to go ahead and make that change so we can get a little bit better passing and rushing the passes. So,
how do y'all handle that this week with Middle Tennessee, a team that throws it all over the place? I mean, are y'all happy with your pass rush so far?
I mean, great opportunity to get better against a team like this and run the spread offense. And, then play in Missouri next week, so we have plenty of opportunities to show our pass rush ability and plenty 2 weeks to get better at it.
Are these offenses similar that you're seeing the next 2 weeks?
I believe so with the spread offense and air raid attack between Drew Lock and Brent Stockfield. They both are great passers and they throw the ball really well, so good opportunity, good challenge for us.
Kind of where do you think you are through 2 weeks into the season you're on playing so far this year?
I feel it's pretty good. I like it so far.
Yeah.
We've been pretty good.
You feel like you need to work on still, or you still?
I mean, I always want to get better. I can hold blocks better. I can lock out blocks better. I can release off blocks better. So I always want to get better.
Julian, in what ways has you seen improvement in the defense through 2 games?
I would say consistency has really been the key. I would also say with just best conditions, I feel like we're flying around to the ball. All the young guys are flying around, we're looking good, and I just feel like as a total team defense, we just all around have been very consistent. That's what's been the best part.
Throughout the first couple weeks of the year here, I mean, how have y'all kind of handled being up at the top? It's kind of different than last year, because you started off toward kind of in the middle and you made your way up, but now you've started here and you've had to keep that success going.
I mean, it was I guess it's like came in from last year. We all just always knew that this is what the expectation is going to be with high expectations. What's the word I forgot? Y'all know how it is. But we always had to just make sure we stay into it. We always know that we've been really good and we've been projected to be good. So we just have to stay consistent. But it's always about us. We want to be the best team that plays the best. So we play to our best potential we have. We don't feel like nobody can stop us.
Coach was talking about best on best in practice. How sharp does that keep you guys? How competitive is it out there?
I mean, it's very competitive. One of the best lines I would consider I have going against every day. Going against those guys every day makes it easier on Saturdays. Going against Jake Fromm, phenomenal guy, makes it easier on Saturdays for the whole defense. I feel like we just sharpen each other's iron each week and each day of practice.
How do you maintain intensity on a game day when you're playing a team you're favored to beat by 4 touchdowns as opposed to going into a hostile environment?
Kirby does a good job at that, He can come out there fired up every single day, so if we not coming out there with his same intensity, he's going to make us match him. So that's the best part about having a coach like that.
How much grief has the defense given Baker for dropping that ball a little too soon?
Is that right?
How much grief have you guys given DeAndre Baker for dropping that ball a little soon?
I mean, we're going to talk about it today most likely. We'll talk about it in the team meeting, but, we scored, we got the touchdown, so we just, let it be.
Coach says he'll get some practice with that.
Did you feel like your conditioning was coming through?
It started with the cooling benches on the sideline. They had these cool benches for the D-line, so we was always under air conditioning, so we really didn't have any trouble with the heat. We just tried to get on and off the field, get off the field on third down. That was the big thing, just keep our snap game minimal, like getting off the field on third down, so that was really the best part.
To kind of follow up on your answer about Coach Smart earlier, I mean, what can you say about the mentality he carries? How does he kind of get y'all to buy into what he's teaching every week?
He got a track record. I mean, you can't deny anybody's track record where he comes from. He has all the national championships. He has all the accolades. So, I mean, you can't tell a guy like him that knows what he's doing, so we just follow along with it.
When y'all go against an offensive line every day in practice like that, and of course, I'm sure they rotate a lot of people in during practice. How good is that from y'all's perspective? You know, when somebody like Andrew goes down the other day, do y'all have confidence that they can just plug in a guy?
Yes, a lot of confidence. And never, no look back, next man up. Andrew's a great player. He's going to get back the best of what he can. So we have no issue. I think Cade May is going to hold up really well. Young guy that worked really hard. So
And like what you've seen from Cade Mays in practice, what are his strengths? And
consistent. He works hard. He's a grinder. That's one of the good things. Like, he grind on that whole line. He's really good. So he's
Julian, you still going up against the ones in practice, the one offense?
That's something you're worrying about.
With all these expectations, then you have 2 wins right away to validate. What becomes the mindset approach?
making sure you do the same things you did last year that got you there, just because like that's what got you there. So we have to always stay with our same mindset of practicing hard. So really, if we stay with that mindset of how we go out there and practice hard each game, like we should have no issues doing the same thing. That should come back because it all starts at practice. Coach Moore said in the locker room after the game, team run on Wednesday, team run on Tuesday. Kind of separates ourselves from everybody else, and that's just the best part.
He says that in every locker room, and he said that Saturday.
Like he'll probably say that in the locker room, like before the game. This is what we do. Run hard, good on Wednesday, and on Tuesdays, we like we just go so hard on each other and sharpen the iron.
How do you prevent like the outside noise from creeping in? No one can totally like insulate themselves from either feel they've got Georgia penciled in already.
At the end of the day, it's all about how we play. Like, because we're not playing to our standards. So we keep it like our goal to get the standards that we want to get set. I feel like we have a good chance to do. Maybe they think we can play other than that. We just want to play the best.
What kind of growth have you seen in Rodrigo since he's been here? From a walk-on guy who had a few misses to now a guy who's SEC Special Teams Player of the Week.
Right, I've been seeing him since my freshman year in practice, kicking the ball like he's just out of this world. You know, he's always been the one to do the things that probably nobody else can do, or able to take the steps that nobody will take. And Rod's is all about the team. He's all about us. So that just was you just seeing that, taking him over the top with all his consistent play style and all his consistent hard work, treatment, everything he does. He's a great all-around player. I believe he's the best kicker in the SEC.
What's DeAndre Baker like in terms of, I know he's like preseason All-American and he did a good job shutting down Debo for the most part. What's he like on a day-to-day basis out in the locker room, in the practice field? What kind of teammate is he to be around?
He's a great teammate to be around, and having him on the back end is a blessing because out of each week he knows the best receivers. He knows what he has to do as a DB to make us safe in the background between him, JR, and Tyreek and me. We never have to look back because those three leaders are just great on the back end.
Is it fair that he's got a reputation for being kind of quiet? I know he was talking a little bit out to the game about Debo and does he have a different kind of mindset on the field and with you guys?
He's a beast on the field. That's just how he is.
Yeah.
The team leader. He's like a spark plug. He's gonna keep everybody going, and Baker gonna play his game to keep us moving. That's the best part about it.
I know from a fan's perspective, the South Carolina game was one they kind of had circled as like one that looked to be a big test for y'all. And now that's behind you, what kind of confidence does it give you moving forward that y'all are able to do what y'all did last Saturday?
I would say the confidence level has always been the same. We just want to play the best we can play. That's all I can say. We want to play consistent and just be the best team we can be. We started with South Carolina Saturday. Great team win, great team victory. We want to just make sure we stay consistent, keep doing the same thing because it all starts at practice and how we work.